My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, this story of Jesus' passion that we're about to read in its entirety, and then this week go through and live on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, should probably confound and confuse us and confront and challenge us and maybe even upset us a bit. Our whole lives we're trained to think about success, to move up, to get more, and to be more powerful and receive praise and thanks, everybody's excitement and respect, right? It's the American dream to move up from rags to riches, to start out low and humble and then pull yourself up by the bootstraps and become awesome, and then people have a parade for you, right? Jesus has a parade, but that's not the big moment. When the Packers won the Super Bowl, people flocked to Green Bay to have a parade for them. Woo! And that was the big moment. As a kid, one of my favorite movies was Aladdin, about this kid who's a beggar and finds a magic lamp and through magic becomes the Sultan. That's where it ends. But Jesus' glory doesn't come that way. In time before time, he's God, living in highest heaven, splendor and glory, but then comes here. He's born to poor parents. And at the moment when we think, he's achieved great success, comes into Jerusalem and everyone's waving palm branches and shouting, "Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord." That's where we think the story would end. That'd be the great American dream, right? But Jesus' story doesn't end there. And it doesn't end with a tragic demise when, he attains the great glory and then through some trappings finds himself in ruin. The moment when true glory and honor is realized is when he's completely emptied of all of that and humbled to death on a cross like a common criminal, dying between two pickpockets, maybe. That's the great moment. That's the moment where God's love is shown forth in unbelievable ways. God didn't show up among us to say, "Everybody submit because I am so awesome." He showed up and suffered the way we suffer. Gave himself to us in self-sacrificing ways. The way we care for our loved ones when they're sick, the way we wipe our kids' snotty noses or feed our loved ones as they can't take care of themselves anymore. That's the way God came to love us and show us glory. Told us a different story of success. One that isn't about accusation and gathering things up for ourselves, but about completely emptying ourselves for each other out of true, deep, world-changing love. And sometimes that sort of thing causes what we call earthly success to disappear. Because in this story that we're about to read, Jesus ends up alone. Everybody's mocking him. The ones that he loves most who say, "We'll never leave you or deny you," take off running and don't even admit to knowing him. I invite you, as we hear this story now, to be confused and challenged by it. To let our assumptions of what real success and real glory in life is all about. Amen.